Canadians are living longer, and our healthcare system is struggling to cope with the diseases that are faced by an aging population. Molecular imaging offers a solution. It is a revolutionary technology that helps physicians diagnose illnesses such as cancer, Alzheimer's disease, and Parkinson's disease earlier and more accurately, and monitor treatment more precisely. But many Canadian scientists lack the means to make their discoveries in molecular imaging accessible to healthcare providers, and their groundbreaking innovations remain locked in research and hospital labs. The Centre for Probe Development and Commercialization provides the resources and expertise to bring these revolutionary innovations to market. And like most revolutions, it begins with one.
The probes we make are known as radiopharmaceuticals. They are a type of drug that enables physicians to see changes within the body at a cellular level, so doctors can diagnose disease shortly after its beginning and select the best therapy for each individual patient. This is a powerful technology that dramatically improves how we diagnose and stage some of the most serious diseases.
CPDC has become one of Ontario's largest and most reliable producers of molecular imaging probes used in positron emission tomography, or PET scans. Reliable, daily delivery is essential to ensure that patients receive important, often life-saving medical scans as scheduled. This helps to provide peace of mind for patients and ensures PET images are of the highest quality, since the short-lived medical isotopes within the probes are active for only a few hours.
PET imaging with glucovision has been shown to alter treatment planning in a large number of cases. It ranges somewhere between about 20 to 30% of cancer patients of specific types. We know that in lung cancer, treatment will be changed in about 30% of cases, and we know that in those patients, this is a cost-effective application of the technology. The CPDC is really crucial to our ability to develop molecular imaging, both in Hamilton Health Sciences and in Ontario. The regulatory restrictions around the use of these probes are such that you really need experts in both the development of the probe and also the navigation of regulation. We want to make sure that we're using safe and effective products, and CPDC helps us do that.
CPDC is driving the development of the next generation of molecular imaging probes and therapies, and is also teaming up with academic and industry leaders to support the clinical trials to evaluate their effectiveness. We have moved forward with 2 new imaging probes for Ontario. These new probes could dramatically improve patient care by providing physicians with new tools to assess tumor growth and response to treatment. The successful development and manufacturing of new imaging probes also contributes to economic growth, creates jobs for Canadians, and opens opportunities for Canadian medical innovation to reach and impact a global healthcare market.
When we were starting the OICR, a Translation Cancer Research Institute, we actually brought together a lot of clinicians, radiologists, biologists, and chemists together. And it's really around the imaging probes that we actually had one of our early traction. In fact, so our first big workshops have been in molecular probes because of the expertise of the scientists like John Valiant. And we said, if we can actually just harness this technology for early detection of cancer, we would have a big impact on saving lives. And we established a concept of an imaging probe center, and then we used the opportunities, partnership with federal government, with other companies, with McMaster University, in establishing a program which is really just a flagship of what can be done. I mean, we have centers across the world come and see what is the CPDC, and it's all about the understanding that using this technology would be very useful to actually identify tumors at an earlier stage, response to therapy, what a tumor type does the patient have, all types of questions what the clinician would use in selecting the management of the patient.
CPDC's molecular imaging probes are playing an increasingly important role in drug development because the technology can help researchers precisely track the movement and activity of a drug within the body. Drug development is a lengthy, costly process, but CPDC's probes and drug radiolabeling services help companies improve the selection of the most promising compounds, accelerate the development process, and reduce costs. Isotope shortages have had a major impact on Canadian patients, emphasizing the importance of a robust supply for the future. CPDC is responding by developing and manufacturing substitute or backup supplies of medical isotopes that help imaging centers cope with shortages and continue to perform patient scans. CPDC is a center of excellence in creating medical isotopes using a type of particle accelerator called a cyclotron. A cyclotron creates valuable isotopes, such as fluorine-18, which is used to manufacture CPDC's GlucoVision and other emerging probes. CPDC, along with a national team of scientists funded by the federal government, are working to show that a cyclotron could be used to make technetium, one of the most widely used medical isotopes. Nuclear reactors are the primary source of technetium, but when supplies from key sources such as Chalk River are not available, cyclotrons could help to provide a reliable, alternative option for Canadians. Partnerships play a key role in CPDC's success. We work closely with academic, clinical, and commercial partners to identify promising new probes, move them through the research process, and advance them to clinical use. CPDC's partnerships have also brought new investment and innovative new technologies to Ontario, such as a clinical trial to evaluate a new molecular breast imaging technology from GE Healthcare, which could dramatically improve the diagnosis of breast cancer. Because of our ability to produce probes and form global partnerships, women in Southern Ontario are among the first patients in the world to have access to this technology.
Every piece of IP that we have in the area of contrast agents and molecular probes really comes as a result of our partnership with academia. So in the relationship with CPDC, what we have the opportunity to do is form a very deep relationship with an organization that we believe has the capacity to truly innovate in that space. And that's very important to us because we believe this is going to be a very foundational technology as we think going forward in terms of our ability to provide clinicians with better diagnostic information at an earlier stage of disease development. We're at one of those interesting points in time where the production economy that we inherited from our parents and grandparents is kind of passing away, and it's going to be replaced by the development of more of a knowledge-based economy here. Clearly in the province of Ontario, we've made some big bets in terms of developing that health sciences sector here, and I see CPDC as a very strong and very powerful example of the development of that segment of a new economy.
This is an exciting time for us to be working in such a critical area of healthcare. In just 3 short years, our company has grown to over 40 people. We've added several new imaging probes to our development pipeline and nearly 30,000 square feet of additional labs and manufacturing facilities and offices. The investment in the CPDC by the Government of Canada, the Province of Ontario, and by all our partners is bringing cutting-edge healthcare benefits to Canadians. It is also strengthening Canada's global reputation as an innovator in molecular imaging. But it begins with one innovative idea, one unwavering commitment, and one vision to bring Canadian technologies to market that can help us overcome the most serious healthcare challenges facing all our families, one patient at a time.